good people, and welcome back to the channel, Old Bike New Man. I am your host, G. I know it's been a long time since I left you without a dope beat to step to, but I'm back. And today we're going to be talking about, can you see this thing over my shoulder? This thing right here, this beautiful thing here. I think the color's coming out a little better. This is actually, I think it's called Tahitian teal or something like that. But anyway, we're going to get into it. Y'all hold on, give me a minute, get the intro in, and we're going to talk about it. Peace. All right, good people, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you all that have stuck with me while I've had what they call a hiatus, but not real hiatus. I just make videos when I make videos. I'm not a content creator, I'm a video maker. So I make them when I can. But anywho, this is my new addition to our family. This is a 2021 Harley Davidson Freewheeler. I think it came with like 12,000, 13,000 miles on it, something like that. I put a little miles on it since I got it. I am really excited about this. If any of you all have followed my channel, you know that I was talking about getting a trike so that I can ride my wife around. I wasn't comfortable with the concept of having it on the back of my old Road King. Though I love it, the inherent risk is cool for me, but my wife is pretty much all I got in my life, so I wasn't really comfortable putting it on the back of it. I never could really enjoy the ride, thinking about, oh man, what if we fall over? What if somebody hit us and what if we have a blowout? This right here, you know, you still have risk that you're taking, but the risk is lessened because you have a little more stability, and that goes a long way. So we'll get into the things that we got going on here. So far, I've only done one or two things. One thing is, as you can see here, the pipes don't stick out, and I'll put a picture in the video so you guys can see that. But I did not enjoy the look with the boomsticks, as they say. So I had those removed already and just replaced them. And they're actually Screaming Eagles, so they were really good pipes. I just prefer the look of a smoother, you know, the back end not having the pipe sticking out. And the other addition I've made is I changed out the windshield, and I'll put a picture in for you guys to check out. But it was actually 10 inches, and now I have one that's 5 inches. So it's odd because I'm a tall guy, but that 10-inch windshield was just, I was looking through it and I didn't like that riding. You know, it's cool when it's dry, but of course when you're riding in rain or something, you want to be able to look over the windshield just in case, since you don't have windshield wipers. And I also added, you guys can see it, this metal trim here. It was a little different, so I changed that out. This fairing came with the Freewheeler. I didn't have this installed. It was already color matched, as well as these speakers here. Eventually, this is not one of the upgrades I'm going to make soon, but eventually I'm going to upgrade this whole system here. It works fine for us now because honestly, I ride with a Cena headset, and my wife does as well now. She has all the fly stuff. So we don't really use this. It's more just for when we're out cleaning it or just hanging out, trying to be cool. We might turn the music on, so that'll be down the line. But system sounds great, it really does. But you know, definitely I could tell if I upgrade the audio, it'll be better. Even the radio has a cover here, which I have a new cover for, but this is not actually a marine grade radio system or stereo system, but you know, it has the cover, and I guess the word is they say, hey, it'll be okay. Now these speakers are marine grade waterproof, but the audio system isn't. And the only reason I had to upgrade that, really honestly right now, is because it has a CD player in it, and I can jam some of my old CDs, which, you know, CDs are obsolete. So that is really cool for me. Other than that, everything else is going to be done afterwards. Well, I've added this phone holder, RAM charger, wireless charger, same kind I have on my old bike, so that's cool. But all the other stuff you see here pretty much came with the Freewheeler. I will tell you, I got this bad boy from Mike Bruno's North Shore Harley Davidson in Slidell, Louisiana. So not even in the Dallas, Texas area where I'm from. I got it from a whole different area. I was looking online, and man, I've got to tell you, my wife and I, we were dead set on the Road Glide 3. We had been checking them out. We had been online, but the big thing was, even though I knew it was out of my price range in the sense of I probably shouldn't do it. I mean, you can always get qualified for something, but we were going to go for it, but I couldn't get my hands on one, meaning that I wanted to see it. I couldn't just put a deposit down on site, you know, not seeing it all. I needed to get my hands on it, get a feel, and see if I like it or whatever, you know, just see how comfortable it is. And oh yeah, I said I've only done 2 things, but the other thing I've done is I changed out the seat to the tall boy seat to push me back a little bit, because that's what I have on my Road King. So I'm trying to make it as comfortable as I can. Obviously, when you have a passenger on the back, it's a little different. I don't have my backrest there, which I probably will be adding that. We'll see how comfortable it is with my wife, but most likely be adding that if I ride it without her, which is, I don't think she's going to go for that much, but we shall see. But back to the story. We wanted to get the Road Glide 3, but we couldn't get our hands on one in the sense of actually sitting down test driving one. So, and you know, the price was always a big deal, but we had made our minds up to do it. So we were like, whatever it is, we're just going to go for it and make it happen. You know, we didn't have thousands and thousands. We had a few thousand to put down, but nothing that probably would have required to make the Road Glide 3 affordable for us. But so when I was looking for that, I kept calling a couple of dealerships, and they were like, we don't have any yet. Harley hadn't shipped them in. And then they would say, but you can put a deposit in, as soon as we get one, you can be the first one to have it. And I was like, I kind of want to feel it first, especially for that kind of money. So I ended up looking online for Road Glide 3s, of course, and Freewheelers were coming up. And then this one came up with the fairing. And I've never been on a Road Glide. I've never actually, I don't think I've ever rode a Street Glide before. I've sat on them before, but I don't think I've ever rode one. But I'm kind of used to the Street Glide type fairing. So this was something I was probably more looking into anyway. So when I saw this a couple times, eventually I said, I'm just going to call them and see what type of options they have. And then I called Mike Bruno, spoke to Zach, and I'm going to tell you, I don't have any other dealings with the dealership other than this one vehicle I purchased, but they made this a great experience. Zach at Mike Bruno's North Shore Harley Davidson was awesome. He called, he checked up on us, and matter of fact, when I purchased the motorcycle online, he was like, hey, so I told him I'll come up and ride the Freewheeler back. He said, man, we'll deliver it to you. Now, keep in mind, Slidell is about 8-9 hours away from me, and they brought it the next day. And not only that, sometimes, you know, you make a deal, that's the end of it. I've communicated with Zach a few times about different questions I had, and he was very responsive, even after the deal has already been made. It's been a month now. I've been had this, and just great salesperson. So if you're in that area, I'm not going to be one of the people to make up stuff and say, oh, this is the best dealership ever. But I will tell you that when our dealings with Mike Bruno's was awesome, and if I'm in the market to buy anything, I'm going to definitely consider them as a primary option. And I will say to you that if you're dealing with Zach, or I think most of the people there, but if you're dealing with Zach, or you meet Bubba, who delivered my Freewheeler, I appreciate you, sir. You're going to be getting good quality people that will keep it straight with you. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get I'm not saying you're going to get a free motorcycle, nothing crazy, but you'll definitely get people that are cool. They'll tell you what's really happening, what the options are, and you can go from there. But big shout out to them. Zach was good people, man, and I really appreciate it. So this is where we are, guys. The 2021 Freewheeler. I'll turn this bad boy on for you before we wrap this video up. We're not going to make this one a long one. Sounds pretty good, huh? Yeah, I think this is going to work out really well for me and my missus. So, and let's see here, get our little screen up. I don't really turn this thing on very often. There we go. Radio system is on. It's trying to read a CD or Bluetooth or something, but I'm gonna turn this off so I don't get copyright things going on. But yeah, so it's cool. And you got your sources, and you hold down to turn it off. So it's pretty cool. No big deal. Just a regular little setup. So we'll and I actually got a new screen door for that. It's a little magnets are not coming off. So this is what we have so far, and my wife is excited. You'll see some footage of her if you haven't already. She's a Harley Davidson girl, true and true, though she's never ridden one. So you'll see see her in her garb. But we have a lot of updates. My big thing was, once I committed to getting this and got such a great deal from Mike Bruno's, I said I'm going to get all my accessories that I can afford right now and just take the hit up front. And I want to say again, this color is like, I think it's Tahitian teal. If you guys look online, you'll see how it really looks, because this is coming out blue on my camera. I guess I need to get my GoPro out and see if it shows up any different, but it's not really blue. It's like it's Tahitian teal. It's actually a teal color. You can see the blue in it, but I think it looks more blue than what it actually is. But what I was getting at before I said that was that I am gonna do a lot of upgrades. And as you can see, as I pan over, I have a lot of stuff that's gonna be on this bad boy in the next week or so. So you all please stay tuned to the channel. I'm looking forward to the big reveal. Yeah, and I was gonna hide this, but I'll go ahead and put it out since you can see it now. I have the triangle light from Custom Dynamics and the undercarriage, luggage carriage light under there as well. I'll put a little shot of that in the video as well. But I appreciate you all checking out the channel, and you all stay tuned for part 2 of this video, because we got some good stuff coming. This Freewheeler is going to be bad, or at least it's going to be my wife's vision of bad, so that's most important to me. So once again, appreciate everyone for checking it out, and I will talk to you soon. Peace. See the missus in her Harley garb. She's ready for the road, and is road ready. Yeah, all her stuff is Harley Davidson. Somebody had to do it. All right.